Alright, now I saw a list the other day of the top 50 greatest baseball players of all time, excluding pitchers, and Barry Bonds was number 34, which is not only fucking ridiculous, but it's also bullshit. So, here's why. First of all, most home runs in it fucking MLB history. I don't care if he was on steroids, the entire league was on steroids. The fucking umpires were probably on steroids too. Like, it's such a stupid argument. He could have not taken steroids and probably still hit a lot of home runs. Maybe not, well, probably not the most ever, but a lot of them. Well, actually, think about this one. If no one had ever taken steroids ever, would Barry Bonds still have the most home runs? I don't know. It's a good question. But back on fucking track here. This guy won 7 MVPs and 8 Gold Gloves. Now, the Gold Gloves is not the one that's that's not the crazy one. 7 fucking MVPs. Like, even the Gold Gloves, it's like, who in the league right now has the most Gold Gloves? I don't even fucking know. It's probably like 5. This guy won 8. And 7 most valuable players. Do you know how fucking absurd that is? 600 on base. This guy had a fucking 600 on base. 60% of the time, he was on base. And he's 34. What the fuck? No. And I don't fucking care how many steroids he took. It doesn't make your eyes better. It doesn't make you more fucking disciplined at the plate. Steroids does not lead to the most walks in MLB history. Okay? So, there's people saying, oh my god, like, these fucking idiots that won't let him in the Hall of Fame. Like, oh my god, it's just, he might not be the greatest baseball player of all time, because greatest and best is a completely different word. Tom Brady is the greatest quarterback of all time. By no means is he the best quarterback of all time. No means. But Barry Bonds, if he's not the greatest baseball player to ever walk the planet, he's the best baseball player that's ever fucking played. 600 on base. Do you know how fucking ridiculous that is? The league leader is about 450 every year. And he was getting 450 when he was getting 480. His last season in the MLB, he had a 480 on base. That would have led the league this year, or last year, or any of these fucking years. It would have led the league, and he was an old man. Fuck. It's ridiculous. It's not like he was a shitty baseball player before he took steroids. He was still fucking good. I don't know if there was a season where his on base was lower than 480. Or I'm just kidding, 430. But still, that's fucking absurd. Fuck. 430 or 480 in his last year, 600 like 2 years before that. Does that not mean he's better than 34? Holy fuck. Whoever wrote that article, I don't know what you're on. You're probably on some fucking crazy shit. But yeah, I'm done. That's it for me.